I'm Ryan Thompson, Assistant AD for Athletic Communications here at Davenport University. And today we have the privilege of talking wrestling as we're joined by head coach Jamie Boyd and sophomore from Williamston, Michigan, Quintin Lopez. Coach, for you, talk about your season up to this point and some of the things that you've accomplished.
We've had a difficult season going into it. On paper, we were, very competitive. It's just over the course of the year, we've had a lot of injuries, a lot more than what you normally would expect. Every year, you don't think that you're going to get through without an injury. That'd be foolish to think that. But this year, for some reason, we have an abundance of injuries. But we still, we're very competitive, and the point right now in our program, what we're trying to do is establish a solid foundation. We're building kids, so each year we want our kids to get better and better, and that's what we're doing despite having the injuries. So even though our record might not indicate a lot of success, we've had a lot of success as far as building or developing our student athletes.
The culmination of the season will be on Saturday, March the 2nd. You guys will travel to the National Collegiate Open in Delaware. How many guys do you plan on taking to that?
We plan on taking 10. There's 10 weight classes. We plan on taking our 10 guys. It is a very tough tournament. It was created, I think, like 11 years ago by the NCAA Division I programs. What they really want to do is have a tournament at the end of the year that their non-starters, that their redshirts could shoot for. Anybody from any division can compete in this, but the majority of wrestlers at this will be Division I athletes. One of the things I've tried to establish here at this program with bringing in our recruits is letting them know that they're going to be exposed to some of the better competition in the entire country, regardless of what division it is. They could be Division I wrestlers all the way down to junior college competitors. I just want our wrestlers coming in to see how good they really are out there and get that opportunity to wrestle against some of the better competition. And that's what we do when we go to the NCOs. And this is our second year doing it. We went to it last year too as well.
And Quintin, you wrestled in this meet last year. What are some of the experiences you can draw upon for this season?
Last year at this tournament, obviously I went in as a freshman pretty scared, seeing all these D1 guys. I went to the tournament, kind of shaking my knees a little bit. But kind of as the season progressed this year, myself and most of the team included, we kind of told ourselves that you just have to have the mindset that, you can wrestle just about anybody. It doesn't really matter who it is. If you just have the right mindset that you can compete with really anyone here, Division II, Division I. So that's kind of the mindset that our team has taken over this year. So.
And in terms of team goals, what were some of the things going into this season that you really wanted to accomplish as a team?
So we had a big team meeting at the beginning of the year without coach. This was kind of just a player-only kind of meeting, and we just kind of wanted to, we got rid of a lot of negativity from last year, in terms of some other people and stuff like that. So one of our goals this year was, just kind of upbring everyone. We want everyone to do the best that they can and stuff like that. So just one of our goals this season was definitely just be the best that you can be. Push each other in the practice room, stuff like that. So those are some of the goals that we had coming into this year.
Great. Coach, you mentioned injuries. Who stepped up? Guys that have maybe you didn't expect them to maybe even wrestle this year. Who are some of the guys who have really surprised you?
It was definitely a lot of our freshman class that had to do that. Asher Meekoff, freshman out of Allendale, stepped in at 133. We lost our 25-pounder from St. John's, who was also a freshman. Again, a lot of our freshmen had to step up to the plate this year and compete. And we've had to bump kids up in weight classes too as well. Even Quintin here has had to jump up to 157 for a little bit for us, even though he's our 149-pounder.
And finally, what's your recruiting message to those student athletes out here or out there that want to come to Davenport?
We're still building our foundation, and each year we're getting better and better kids in here. We're really on the philosophy of we're going to take what we get in here and we're going to develop you. We're going to make you a better competitor. It's not always the kids who are the top 10 ranked nationally that go on to be All-Americans. It's a lot of times these diamonds in the rough, kids that are just starting to peak in their career. Those are the kids that we're looking to bring in here, and like I said, develop them, make them better competitors.
Well, thank you for joining me here today, guys. Again, good luck on Saturday as you travel to Delaware.